And Julia, first of all, very early on in the movie, Charlotte actually questions her writing abilities, and it's actually Blake who tells her that she's great. I was wondering, it comes down to you as an actor. Do you ever still, self-doubt your acting skills? And if so, what do you usually do to make these self-doubts go away?
Uh, every day. Um,
Oh,
I no, 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 no. Um, yeah, of course. I lie to myself and just, you know, I don't know, think no one's thinking about that except for me. So, and then I just try to go about my day. I don't know. It's weird. I have a very weird job. I'm still trying to I don't even know what it is exactly. So, yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like, what do I do?
yeah. And what about because one of the bigger themes in the films is obviously communication and
Mm,
actually losing the ability of communication. And that's actually a problem when it comes down to the couple that already exists before the horror unfolds. I was wondering, because in the film business, communication is like key in making everything work. And I was wondering, from your own point of view, what would you say are your very own expectations in a well-working actor-director relationship when it comes down to communication?
well, I think expectations are very dangerous. I think
Mm,
there's a difference between having hope and standards
yeah.
and having expectation or having hope and boundaries, I think, rather than
Mhm.
like expectation. I think expectation can lead to disappointment from my
Yeah.
experience in a way. But yeah, and I think not just like in a film business, I think in just life in general, I think communication is key. Without
Always.
communication, it's hard to have any sort of real relationships in a way. So,
So true. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you.
Yes.
And what about because um in one scene, Blake actually tells Charlotte that we only have so and so much time to spend with people
Mm,
and that we actually should enjoy each other.
mhm.
I was wondering, what would you say, how do you make sure in your life as a person or artist to make like the best use of time?
I think how I try to make the best use of time when I'm not working is to be around people that make me happy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like that make me actually feel happy and that are honest with me all the time. I'm addicted to honesty. I'm addicted.
But that's a good thing.
Yes, yes. I don't know. I like being around you know, hap positive people. I mean, because life is so hard as it I mean,
Mm,
as is and even like with my work when I have to do crazy extreme movies or putting myself in extreme situations and circumstances mentally, like I want to be surrounded with people that um, are light in a way because otherwise it gets very dark for me at least in my
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and Julia, last short question because there's like very early on in the film we get to see Blake's father and Blake
Mhm.
like experiencing like a great view that your character gets to experience as well. And the father goes like, "It never gets old, no matter how many times you see it." And I was
Yes.
wondering, what would you say is that place for you in real life, like a place that no matter how many times you see it, it amazes you just like it did the first time?
Oh my God. I mean, so many places, like it's the first time. I think any sort of view from any angle, whatever borough you're in, if you're in Brooklyn or, I mean, it's not a borough, but even if you're in like Hoboken in New Jersey, which is not, it's a different state. But if you're in any place with a great view of Manhattan in a very specific hour where the light is hitting it
Oh,
perfectly. I'm from
yeah.
there, so it still never
Wow.
gets old, and, that to me, I'm like, "God, it's so stunning." It's stunning, and it's not perfect, which makes it even more beautiful.